We got a play of the day that's crushed in 75% of MLB games this season. And we got a same game parlay in the Spurs and the Trailblazers. Welcome everyone to the prop line. I'm your host, Andy Lang, coming off a 2-0 day on the show yesterday, and it's $5 Tuesday over at Wager Talk. I'll tell you about my $5 play that is up. Actually, I'll tell you about it now because we hit our NBA best bet last night. That makes us 4-0 in the NBA playoffs, and we got a $5 best bet that is up again for 4%. We're loving the NBA playoffs. It's been very, very kind to us. So I'll tell you about that in just a second. But as always, we get started with our same game parlay of the day. Going to the Trailblazers and the Spurs. I'm liking this 229.5 number. That was part of our winning formula yesterday. Obviously not in this game, but we'll take it again tonight. We'll take Denny Avdia to have 20 plus points, and we'll wrap that up for a minus 110 same game parlay in the Spurs and the Trailblazers. What do I like about this? Well, they had 209 total in the first game, and this easily went under this total in all three regular season games. So I'm pretty surprised about the price that we're getting here on this one. Wemby's playing more minutes in the playoffs. Played 33 minutes. It's up from what he was averaging in the regular season. So you get the unanimous defensive player of the year is going to play a little bit more minutes. It disrupts the flow for the Trailblazers. They're struggling to score. We saw that in game one. Trailblazers, no slouch of their own in defense. Post All-Star break, this is the third and fourth best defensive teams in the league. So this is just a tough defensive matchup. One guy that has not struggled to score against the Spurs is Denny Avdia. He's torched the Spurs in all three games this year, including the playoffs. So make it 4 games, 29 plus. Scoot Henderson had a pretty good game for his standards, but Avdia has just taken the next step this year. He's the bona fide star, and we're going to get him to have 20 plus points tonight. So we're going to take the under 229.5, and we're going to pair that with Denny Avdia to have 20 plus points. Wrap that up for minus 110. And if you're keeping track at home, same game parlays are now 16-10 since we've been tracking them, and best bets are 18-7. Speaking of best bets, nice hit yesterday. Let's get to the play of the day today. Still a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds a little bit weird, don't worry, I'm getting better. All right, we're going to go to the Dodgers, and we're going to take Yamamoto over 5.5 strikeouts. The situation sets up beautiful for him. I think this number should be 6.5, so I think we're getting a 1 strikeout gift here. He's got 6 plus in 3 out of 4 starts, and he has incredible history against the Giants. 7, 10, and 7 strikeouts against the Giants in his last 3 starts against them. The Dodgers are having bullpen issues. They do not have a lot of bullpen arms left. A bunch of their guys are not out. So Yamamoto, he's going 18 plus outs in every single game, and this is what this guy does. He goes deep into games when the Dodgers need him to. The Giants are striking out 9 times per game the last 3. So I think if he pitches his usual 6 plus innings, or he's probably going over, but if he's pitching a gem, you're probably going to leave him into the 7th, maybe even the 8th inning, depending on his pitch count. So this guy's a hoss. He's durable. So we're going to take him to have over 5.5 strikeouts. All right, we'll go over a few more props, and I'll tell you about the $5 Tuesday play and what our play was last night. Cubs over 3.5 on their team total. I don't know why it's not 4.5, but they're facing Luzardo, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this creeps up to 4.5 by the time this game starts. Luzardo's gotten torched in 3 out of 4 starts. His ERA is almost 8. Cubs batters, they have really good OPS success against him. Last 2 games, the bats were okay for the Cubs, but before that, they had 5 games where they really, really opened up, and the Cubs are over in 7 out of 8. Philadelphia bullpen, 4.06 ERA. We talked about the Cubs in the first 5 yesterday, going over 1.5, and they did. They went easily over. Today, that number is 2.5. So I'm not sure why we're getting 2.5 on the first 5, but 3.5 for the full game. It means we're getting some extra innings here to get over this total. So wouldn't be surprised if they went over this total again. They had 4 in the first 5 yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have another big explosion against a bad pitcher. We'll go to the NBA and give you guys a prop. Derek White under 18.5 points plus rebounds. First off, eye test. He just doesn't really look that healthy, and he's not been that good since Tatum has come back. It makes sense. The Tatum was going to eat some stats up from other guys. So Derek White's had 16 fewer in 9 out of the last 10 games, only 13 in game 1. And he's not scoring over 12 points, and he's only averaging 5 to 7 rebound chances. That's one thing that Tatum has really done well since he's come back, is grab a lot of rebounds. So Derek White seems to be the odd man out with stats. So we'll take under 18.5 on points plus rebounds. And if we need an NHL prop for tonight, I'll take Anthony Cirelli under 0.5 points. So he will not have a point against Montreal. He only has 1 point in the last 9 games, no points the last 4 games against Montreal. So we got bad form, and we got a bad matchup for him. And we've seen that for the most part, this has been fairly low scoring NHL games. I know the Sabres and the Bruins had that 4-3 game. That was pretty crazy third period, but for the most part, these games have been starting off pretty slow. So maybe not a lot of goals in this game. All right, so last night we were able to hit Cam Johnson over 11.5 points. That makes it 4 in a row in NBA playoffs. And we've got our 4% NBA best bet. That is up right now over at Wager Talk. If you want another play, we've got a play in MLB over at Sports Memo. It's only $7. So we got a lot of good things working. If you're interested in something long-term, which we always suggest, look at that Summertime Spectacular special. You get all of our plays from now all the way through August 31st. With the discount, this is coming down to about 60 to 70 cents per play with how many plays that we have across the various sports. We're not high volume in one particular sport, but with myself and my team, we just cover a lot of sports. So you're going to get various bets across all sports. This includes NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, MLB, and then you dip into the sports that we also cover in terms of rugby, in terms of cricket, golf, Formula One, NASCAR. We've even got a couple snooker plays that are up. Yes, snooker. Those are available on your FanDuels and on your DraftKings. So these are all sports you can take advantage of. And don't forget about Dan's lacrosse plays. Dan has been absolutely crushing lacrosse this season. We got a 4% best bet that is going up for Wednesday. So, all right, that is over at wt.buzz/AL. Let's build our bankrolls together, guys. It's been a good 2026. Let's keep momentum rolling. Please hit the like button on your way out. I really, really appreciate it. And leave a comment below. Logan, I appreciate your comment every single day, buddy. Really hope this show's been helping you out and hope you've been cashing big. So thank you very much. Good luck on your bets, and we'll see you over later.